Good evening and welcome to my latest unboxing. I would like to build the suspense up, but you've probably read what it is in the title anyway. So it's been quite a good week actually, because I've been learning, or get board game wise anyway, I've been learning Rifles in the Peninsula, which I expected to be a bit of a filler game, just something to take away. But I played three games of it, really enjoying it. It's definitely getting up there as one of my favourite games actually. It's really good. I'm going to get the other two in the series as well. I also managed to pick up a game that I've wanted for ages. I'm just waiting for that to come, which is Enemy Coast Ahead, the Dam Busters raid. I got a brand new copy coming over from America, which should be in the next couple of days. And then this one, which is 2 Minutes to Midnight, designed by Stuart Tong. This is the Kickstarter version. I would have had it a bit earlier, but unfortunately my copy, rather than delivered straight from the UK, there was a mix-up with some of them and they ended up going to the European hub, so it's taken a little bit longer than expected to arrive. And I'm surprised there hasn't been a bit more fuss made about this. I've not seen much. I've seen a couple of Facebook posts and that's about it, nothing really. So I've been looking forward to it for quite a while. He says, as he's stroking it. It's got the, as you can see, not been touched. So a couple of counter trays with it. I can't remember. I can't remember whether they were included in the Kickstarter or I've paid extra to get them. I might have paid a bit extra just to get hold of them. I was looking for a few of those. And let's just get the cellophane off this first. We'll look at the box before we open it up. So it is a two-player game. I just said I'm talking, but there's a solo mode in it, which I think is a series of cards. I can't remember. It's that been ages since I've ordered this. But I do like the Cold War stuff. You know, I'm 54. I remember it's not all the Cold War, but tail end being I grew up in the late 70s, early 80s. So USA vs Soviet Union, 4691, strategic historical game, 14 plus, 1 to 7 hours, solo mode. Stuart Tong, as I say, who designed it, Plague Island Games. He also designed Blue Water Navy, and he's designing another, I believe, at the moment, called Sparta, which sounds interesting. So what have we got here? Detailed simulation of the Cold War, covering the military, economics, politics and trade of the period on the playable package. I've heard people constantly saying it looks like Twilight Struggle, which I don't think it does. And I know from reading about it, looking at previews, it's not like Twilight Struggle at all. Obviously there's similarities in that it's the same, on about the Cold War. But Twilight Struggle is card based. It's all about creating influence in your areas. There's no real military, economics or politics on it. There's a lot more. So this one looks to be a lot more in depth than Twilight Struggle. And I'm not slating Twilight Struggle. I love that game. It's one of the few games. I don't like playing board games in digital format very often, but Twilight Struggle, I've been playing somebody else constantly on my iPad for the last 18 months. I never win, but I've been playing it. So asymmetric sides, USSR and USA have different strengths and weaknesses. Historical focus, space race, multi-technology, Soviet reforms and coups in Central America. Solo mode, out of the box solo play for quick start solo goodness. And looks like there's 4 scenarios there. Scenarios at 1, 2, 4 and 7 hours playtime. Game design Stuart Tong, graphic design Carl Huber, and cover art Christine Ridgway. So let's have a look in the box. First, this rule book. Actually say on the front. Yeah, rule book. So we've got 29 pages of rules. I did read somewhere that you can be up and running to play in this game quite quickly, half an hour or so, and you can get the hang of it. So you got historical introduction, overview, maps, counters, setup, card deck. Then you start to talk about the details of the game. There's spies in there, civil wars, trade. Looks fairly well laid out as well. Then we've got a bit on the solo bot. Oh, then details about the cards. So although you've got all the pages of rules, you've got a good few pages there which are just taking you through the details of the cards. And then the different scenarios. So how many are there? You've got your introductory scenario, scenario 1, scenario 2, 1956 onwards, scenario 3, 66 onwards, scenario 4, 76 onwards, scenario 5, Cuban Missile Crisis, short one. That's a lot more scenarios than I thought. Brave New World, so 86, that's after the Berlin Wall falls. Yeah, and then some designer notes at the end. So which one is the one that, that's the one that covers it all, which I'm guessing is scenario 1. Yeah, it doesn't actually say the years on it, but Soviets begin without the atom bomb, which of you have still devastated after World War II. US in serious debt and civil wars been fought. Yeah, so that's from actually your full game, it looks like. So yeah, that's, apologies if I'm spending longer on this than I do on other games, but I am really looking forward to this, although I'm going to be saying the same thing in a few days when Enemy Coast Ahead turns up as well. So what have we got here? I've got to learn to play, introductory scenario. So I think, is this set up? Yeah, Soviet steamroll, so yeah, it's set up for each one. And details. Yeah. So we've got that for each scenario. Eagle and the Bear, House of Cards, Missile Crisis, Brave New World. And these solo bots. Quick reference. So yeah, 2 pages, solo bot player aid. That looks like the Russian player aid. Not sure. I'm just going by QRS, that could be anything. And that's the same, so yeah, that must apply to both. Yeah, so they're just generic player aids, I think. Because then you've got page 1 and 2 there. And 3 and 4 there. Yeah, whatever QRS stands for. I'm taking this player aid, but obviously it means something else in this. So you've got the Soviet Union force pool, which goes by the side of the board. And I'm doing this bit out of order because I think there's an American one of these as well, but must be an American one surely. But now, what have we got here? So we've then got, it's going to be quite a table hog actually from the look of it, more than I thought. So we've got that, the Soviet Union force pool. Then we've got technology research, money that you get in each turn, strategic, nuclear. Actually, not just nuclear, strategic outlook for all 3. So you've got nuclear, conventional, naval balance, and intel, strategic weapons, bunkers, computers, tech theft. Yeah, that's your research board. We've got a nice little counter. I think counters are like these. Don't think I'm going to have to clip any of those. They look very, very nice. Let's see if they'll all fit in these. 3 pages of them. Or 3 counter sheets. And then you've got your full game board. Set up. Let's turn it upside down. Or rather, let's turn it the right way around, I should say. No, let's turn it upside down. It'd be better if I wasn't clumsy, wouldn't it? That's just the top of the box going. So yeah, you got the United States Force Pool and the Soviet Union Force Pool up there. So I'm guessing this other force pool must be for either one of the scenarios being slightly different. Is it the same? Looks the same at first glance, so I'm not sure what the thinking is behind that, but I'm sure I'll find out and we'll be able to tell you when I do a playthrough, which I'm hoping to do. Oh, it's going to be hard because it's such a table logger, it's going to be hard working that out. But, so yeah, I've got two force pools, card deck down this side. You've got a key to, I'm guessing, to how the governments start. So you've got blue democracy, grey authoritarian, red communist. Waterways on the key, obviously adjacent. So yeah. So there's your board. Just turn that out of the way so I'll get a load of bags. Count plenty of nice counting this. I think this was some of these were stretch goals. There's some nice plastic counters there. These are nice, but how you got your hammer and sickle. You got the American counters. Red blocks. So I'm thinking there'll be blue block, yes. Blue blocks. Red wood and blue wooden counters. And grey. Oh, it's really nice stuff in here. These could be for civil unrest, I would again guess, don't know. This dice with the hammer and sickle on there and the star for the United States. So yeah, really good. Really like the quality of this game. And then we have 3 pages of cards. Am I going to be able to open them, or will it be like usual? Ah, a cigarette packet from when I did smoke. So yeah, I'm a good note. Looking like event cards. Could be the bot. No, I'm guessing event cards for this. Got the 6-Day War there with Israel. Yeah, historic events. Indian nuclear weapons, Gaddafi. US China. Turks invade Cyprus. Turkey and Greece. Franco. Yeah, it's 3 Mile Island. So yeah, Falklands War. Yeah, so there you've got your event deck. And here, it's all going to be the same deck. So another event deck with Atomic Energy. Energy, Nazi Spies, Israeli Independence, Egyptian Revolution. So yeah, a lot of events there. That looks good. Yeah. I think I may well start learning this one straight away, because I don't think I can wait. And here we've got the solo bottom, given away by the word solo on the back of the cards. There's not all of them actually though, so let's just tap them to one side for now. Yeah, so we will see what these relate. Well, then you've got, these look to be event cards again here. Optional cards. I don't know whether they go in the main deck or not, but we will see. And finally, the solo bot. Yeah, so that's telling you where your opponent's focus is going to be each turn. So really nice. These weren't added as a stretch goal. It was always designed with the solo bot in mind, which, as you know, if you're Cinnamon Meals, I do tend to play solo. I do play two-player sometimes, maybe two-player co-op to be honest, but in general I like most of my games to be solo, hence the name of the channel obviously. So yeah, that's the unboxing from 2 Minutes to Midnight. I am really excited about this one, and then later in the week I'm going to be really excited again, and then I also want to get back to Rifles and the Peninsula, so loads going on at the minute with regard to games. But I'll get punching this out and get have a look at it straight away. So thank you for tuning in. If you've liked this and wanting to see, am I going to do a playthrough? I like to have the game so you can see it all on the board, as you know. This is going to be difficult because I'll have to try and work it out as I'm learning the game. See if it's going to be feasible to do a playthrough. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I will be back soon with a Dam Busters unboxing, as I said. And I've got to go now because I want to learn this game. Thank you very much.